Face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smokers in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. When I go, I am all about adventure times. Another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smell, like a flash in the universe. You are illuminating. I don't really care about the people in the bar line. I don't really mind all the Googles doing stage dives. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Even if I told you I could never let you go, I'm not so sure you believe me. But if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No, 'cause you don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs, now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new. Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it light. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us all tonight. Got a restless mind, and now I won't let go. So let us be crazy before we're cold. You can take us out, your doubts won't hold us down. Hey, from the moment of my open eye, been looking for a guided light to lead me on my way. Yeah, lost, struggling to make the top. A slipping grip can't hold me up. It's the game of life we play. When everything comes crashing down, the edge of door when I hear the sound. You say the word and I'll stay the night. You wouldn't text if you moved on. You wouldn't kick me.
Well, hello everyone. Hello. Amy Porterfield here. And I am here to remind you this week is a big week because Digital Course Academy is officially open for enrollment and will be closing early next week. So you have a tiny window to get into the program if this was the year you wanted to create and launch your digital course. So I'm so excited to be here with all of you, and I'm just going to be here for a quick moment. If you've got questions, if you want to ask me any questions about what it takes for you to create your digital course, if you have questions about Digital Course Academy, I'm here for it. I'm also going to show you a little bit about what's in the program if you're curious, but this is the Facebook Live for those of you who are on the fence, who are thinking about joining, who want some more details. I am here for you. So I also wanted to let you know that if you wanted to have a quick chat with me, I'm going to be jumping on Instagram Live right after this, and I'm going to pull people up into conversation. So you can actually jump on for a quick chat if you had a question for me personally and you wanted to talk to me in real time. Join me on Instagram Live right after this Facebook Live, and I'll be pulling people up and having quick chats. I've never done that before. It's not as easy to do it in Facebook, but I'm going to do it in Instagram Stories or Instagram Live. Okay, so there's some questions down here, and I wanted to jump into those questions. But remember, Digital Course Academy is officially open. And I thought I'm going to do this first. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the program because I have been talking about digital courses for the last 2 months. I've been we've done the boot camp for Digital Course Academy. I let you know what it looks like to create a course, what it looks like to launch a course. And now's the time to actually take action to get it done. Now that you start to understand the bigger picture, now's the time to say, all right, I'm going to take that leap of faith. I'm going to take all the courage I have, even though I'm scared but excited, and I'm going to do it. You could literally create your digital course this year. Or if you wanted to take more time, you have lifetime access into the program. Go as fast as slow as you would like to go, but get your course out into the world. Before I tell you about Digital Course Academy, I do want to tell you who Digital Course Academy is for. So pay close attention because this might be very valuable in terms of deciding if you want to join me in the program or not. So number one, if you want to create a digital course, if you have, which you already do, I know you have an expertise, you have knowledge, you have know-how, and if you want to teach that in a digital course, but you've never, ever created a course, you've never taught in a digital course, and you sure as heck have never launched anything online, Digital Course Academy is for you. We help people from scratch create a course and launch it, even if you've never sold online, even if you've never marketed anything online. We virtually hold your hand through the process and I walk you through step by step by step. Now, the course is also for you if you've already created a digital course, but maybe it just didn't do as well as you had hoped. You put it out into the world, maybe you made $1,000, maybe even a little bit more, but you're like, I know I could do so much more. Not only do I teach you how to create a digital course where people get results, not only do I teach you in Module 4 how to put together a whole comprehensive offer that people actually want to buy. Like when you sell online, you can't just say, here's my course. There's things you need to think about that nobody teaches you. Like, okay, you've got your course, but what are your bonuses going to be? How long are you going to let your course be available for people to purchase? What does your refund policy look like? What does your support look like? What are the expectations you're putting out there? Will you have a payment plan? What are you going to charge for your course? We cover all of that in Digital Course Academy. And I think the most valuable thing that you're going to learn is how to market online. So I teach you webinars, slide by slide by slide, how to create a high converting webinar. But in addition to that, I teach you what it looks like to sell online, how to talk about your product, how to get it out there, how to use social media, how to write emails. It is all in there. So it's all the way from content creation, teaching in a digital course, and launching it. No stone left unturned. So if you already have a digital course, but you want to learn the Digital Course Academy method for marketing and launching a course, I'm your girl. So whether you've never done it before, you want to get better results on what you have, you're welcome into Digital Course Academy. So I want to just take a minute for those of you who just want a refresher or you haven't ever heard me talk about the program. It is closing early next week. This is serious. We have less than a week to go. So I want to give you some details. Okay, so Digital Course Academy. Here's exactly what it is. Digital Course Academy is the only online training of its kind that shows you exactly how to create and market your digital course consistently throughout the year so that you can create a steady stream of revenue without having to always create something new. Oh, I got to jump back in here. The secret sauce to how I teach digital courses, there's two things. Number one, I teach you how to market it before you create it. So if you've ever said, but Amy, what if no one buys? Well, you will never have to worry about that question before because we're not creating the course until somebody buys it. And if you float an idea out there and nobody wants to spend money on it, we go back to the drawing board and we come up with a better idea that's going to be the perfect fit for you and your business. So you can't lose because you're never going to give up. So never worry again about what if no one buys. I have an entire validation process inside the course to make sure that your idea is going to sell. Now, the second thing I want to tell you, and this is the secret sauce, I teach my students how to create one digital course. And before they move on to the next thing, before you try to launch something new, before you start from scratch on another project, before all of that, which totally slows you down, we go ahead and launch it first, then we launch it again. And then you can launch it again. My students get such big results because they stay with that one course and they keep making it better and they make their marketing better so that they launch over and over again, whether live launching or automation. If you want to evergreen, meaning you want to pre-record everything, that's fine. But launching consistently grows your revenue and your impact. And I will tell you, if you've ever struggled to make a name for yourself, if you've struggled to be known in a very noisy online world, create a course because that course will put you on the map and really make sure that people know what you should be known for, what your expertise is, what you have to offer people. Digital courses elevate your brand. They elevate your status so people know what to go to you for to get results. So keep that in mind. Okay, so with that, you know what digital course is. Now, here's all the things we're going to put into action in Digital Course Academy. So we're going to nail down your course topic. We're going to validate it to make sure people will buy it. I'm going to teach you how to pre-sell your digital course so you make money before you create it. I'm going to help you fully flesh out your entire outline so you know what to teach and how to teach it. I'm going to teach you how to create a high converting webinar, again, slide by slide by slide, so you have confidence in selling online. Leverage email marketing and social media to fill up your webinar. Craft a compelling sales page to boost your sales. And I'm going to show you how to record and publish your course content. Everything is step by step in my program. There are 7 modules. First, I'm going to help you answer the 7 key decisions you must ask yourself before you create your course. I'm going to show you how to pre-sell and validate your course idea. Fully flesh out your outline so you know exactly what you're teaching and how you're teaching it. I'm going to teach you how to put together a sales page so you can sell your course, a webinar so you can talk about your course all over the web, how to craft your email sequences, not only what to write, but when to send the emails so that you actually start selling consistently. I'm going to show you how to record and edit your digital course. And of course, we are going to celebrate every step of the way. So this is the framework. I have used this exact framework for all 8 of my digital courses. And this is the framework that I teach in Digital Course Academy. I have a very specific system, a method that I teach and I use, and this is what you'll learn in Digital Course Academy. So it's an entire framework that we'll walk through in 10 weeks. Okay, so with that, this is exactly what you get. The entire Digital Course Academy program. So it's 7 modules. Under each module, there are videos. It takes you about an hour to get through each module. So about an hour a week to get through my material. And then I'd love for you to spend a few hours implementing as well. We've got videos, audios, PDF guides. Like I have guides that I will hand you and it will show you step by step how to do it. Swipe files so you can use what I use in my own business, and templates so you can plug in your information and they look great and you sound great. In addition to that, I have an entire tech how-to library. If you've ever worried about the tech, if you think you can't afford the tech, if you think you won't know how to figure it out, I only suggest tech that will meet a tight budget, and I only suggest technology that is easy to use and you don't have to hire anyone to help you. And I will show you in the program how to use the technology to get your course on a platform so that people can buy it. From there, I have 3 bonuses. 10 weeks of live Q&A sessions with me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I am live in the Facebook group for office hours. If you've got questions, just jump into the Facebook group and I've got your answers. So that is for 10 full weeks. They're all recorded in case you don't make them live. The second one is my friend Jam Gamble, who's a live video expert. She's teaching you how to stay alive when going live. If you've ever been afraid to get on video or if you're very apprehensive to do so, Jam is going to help you move through that. And then I've got an amazing entrepreneur experience 2-day virtual event just for my Digital Course Academy members. And if you can't make it live, it will be recorded. It's in the first week of December. And my lineup is amazing. Lovey Ajayi Jones is my keynote speaker, talking about imposter syndrome and fear and moving past the fear. I've got Jen Gottlieb, who's going to be talking about PR and how to get noticed and how to grow your audience. Tarzan K is talking all about copywriting and email marketing, and I will be helping you up-level your digital courses. 2 days of intense training that you get to do as part of Digital Course Academy. The total value of Digital Course Academy is $4,888, and you can get started for just $387. So 6 installments of $387, 1 today, 5 to follow, each 30 days apart. Or you can just do a one-time payment of $19.97. So you've got options here, and I want you to go check it out. amyporterfield.com/enroll. amyporterfield.com/enroll. All the details are waiting for you. So we've got a really cool payment plan. You can get started today for just $387 or do the full payment of $19.97. Now, we do offer a full money-back guarantee. You've got 14 days from when Module 1 is released to go through the program, do the work, and if you do the work and show me that this is not a good fit for you, we will gladly give you a refund. So no strings attached. You can definitely check out the program. Like I said, we have a very cool lineup for the entrepreneur experience. This is only for course creators. 2 days, virtual event, first week of December, after you make your way through Digital Course Academy. All right, my friends, amyporterfield.com/enroll. I wanted to share one more thing before I answer any questions that you might have, and that is about the price. So you might think, $2,000, Amy, that's a lot of money for me. And it is. I totally see that as an investment into your future. I do not take that lightly. But let's do what I call course math. Let's look at this. So I suggest you to create one digital course that you're going to launch over and over and over again. But the first time you launch it, let's say your course is around $250, which is kind of on average what first course creators charge for their first course. So if you sold 8 courses, just 8 courses, you pay for Digital Course Academy. Now, I created a course that's going to help you sell way more than 8 units of what you're creating. This is just the surface right here. You can sell 8 units of anything, in my opinion. But I'm going to teach you how to go far beyond this. This is a digital course that will help you create more revenue, but also a bigger impact in your business. So if you think $2,000 is too much, look at it like this. Break it down. One course, you sell 8 units at $250, and you've just made the cost of the course. Anything after that is gravy. Well, what if you charge just $500 for your course? That's only 4 units. 4 people need to say, I want to buy this for you to wipe out the cost of Digital Course Academy. This is very doable, my friends. And I wanted to put it in this perspective just to show you that, yes, you can pay for this course. It does not need to be something that sets you back. You just got to get to work and get your course out there. And I want you to make way more than the cost of Digital Course Academy. Okay. So with that, if you have any questions, I'm going to come back to that slide. So give me a second. Hold on. Oh, I wanted to tell you one more thing. Inside Digital Course Academy, we've created a students-only podcast. So on the days that you don't have time to watch my videos, you've got a lot going on, life is getting busy, put me in your earbuds. You can still get momentum. You can still get through the program by listening to the lessons versus having to sit down and watch them if you just don't have the time in that moment. So I want you to watch the videos. I want you to download all my PDF step-by-step guides. But if your life gets too busy, always take advantage of our student-only podcast where the entire program can be found on a private members-only podcast as well. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so it's amyporterfield.com/enroll. I'm going to put that up here for you. Give me a second. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. I'm running through my slide. You know when there's bullets that are building and you're like, come on, just hurry up. Ugh. Hold on. I'm almost there. Almost there. Then I'm going to do some Q&A. Let's see what questions you all have. I'm clicking too fast. That's why it's acting funny. Okay. So Suzanne says, here it is. This is what I wanted to put on the screen. There we go. Suzanne says, I signed up for DCA. Congratulations. That's great. I read that and then I was like, wait a second. You're in the program. That's so exciting. I'm a baby boomer and have a multitude of life experiences. Most recently, I've been doing financial services, but I also was a French teacher for many years. What is a good way to start with a course? Well, what is a good way to start with a course? So I think what your question is, well, what topic should I choose and where should I focus? And because you have a lot of experience, I love that you're thinking this, and I'm actually going to bring something up. I have a slide for you, just for you. You probably saw me talk about this, but I want to talk about it anyway right now. It's called the Course Creation Sweet Spot. And when you have a lot of skills, a lot of life experience, this is such a great place to start. This is in Module 1. So you will find this in Module 1. So basically, you're going to look at 4 different quadrants. Number 1, your skill set, your knowledge, your know-how. Like, what are you good at? When you do things and people are like, how are you doing that? Or when you look at other people, what they're learning online, what they want to know, could you teach that as well? So you're looking around thinking, what am I good at? What is my experience? Where have I gotten results? And you make a list of all the things you feel like you could teach. The second thing you do then is you look at the audience you would love to serve. Who are the people you want to work with? Who are the people that you might have access to already, or you feel as though you could create some content in the world and attract them to you based on what you know? Who do you want to work with is the second question. When you figure that out, you ask, what are their challenges? What are their needs? What are their desires? And make sure that what you want to teach is aligned with what they want and need. So there has to be alignment there. Now, that third quadrant that you see down there is your profit potential. Before you teach anything, look around and say, are people spending money on this topic or things related to this topic? Are there books written about it? Are there other digital courses about it? Do they teach it in academia? Are there counseling or coaching sessions related to this topic? Are there podcasts about this topic? Where are people spending time and money related to learning about this topic? That is, if there's a yes in any of those questions I just asked, that's a good thing. If there's other courses about your topic, that's a great validator. So I want people to be spending money and time in this area of your expertise, wanting to get solutions. And then the fourth quadrant, I guess it's this way, the fourth quadrant is what lights you up. You said that you've I think it was financial services. You've been in financial services, but you also were a French teacher. Maybe you think about teaching financial services and you're like, I'd rather stay in bed all day. I'm done with that. I don't want to do that anymore. But I love the idea of teaching French. Well, there you have it, my friend. And we know that people pay money to learn different languages. So you're in good hands there. So it's the course creation sweet spot for any of you that get stuck on what am I going to teach? What am I going to talk about? If you are part of my boot camp, so anyone who's in my free boot camp right now, and if you're not, amyporterfield.com/bootcamp. But if you're in my boot camp, today I'm getting on video live with tons of boot camp members, and we're walking through this model individually with people that are stuck. So if you want to do that in the boot camp, meet me there. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Val says, my course is called Surviving to Thriving, 6 steps on how to live authentically, discover your life purpose to progress towards a personal goal. But it got really negative feedback. Any suggestions on how I can move forward? So Val, I need to know, do you mean that you put your course out there, people paid for it, and then it got negative feedback? Where's the negative feedback coming from? I want to clarify that before I answer your question. I'll come back. Benjamin says, how many emails should there be in an email sequence, and how far apart should we send them? Okay, I teach you this, Ben, in Module 6 of Digital Course Academy, because there's some very specific details about what emails to send and when to send them. But typically, this is, I'm just going to give you a big picture that will help you understand. I teach people how to fill up a webinar. And on a webinar, they're going to teach and give value and wow those who are watching, and they're also going to sell their digital course. And so to fill up a webinar, what I want my students to do is send email invites to fill up their webinar. So they're going to send email invites to fill up their webinar. Once somebody signs up for their webinar, they're going to send a series of emails before the webinar starts, encouraging them to get on live. Because when people get on live, they pay closer attention. So those emails are being sent every few days leading up to the actual live webinar. Once the webinar happens, then I encourage my students to send a replay email, and then the next day a promo email talking about the digital course, and then the next day send an email about a special bonus that's been added to the mix. And then from there, you might skip a day or two depending on when you're going to close the cart. And then they're going to send another email, usually anywhere from 5 to 10 emails between the end of the webinar and the closing of your enrollment. Now, it depends on how many days you're going to promote your course. I encourage my students to promote their course for 7 to 10 days. So in those 7 to 10 days, you're sending multiple emails. And here's a secret, Ben. If you're a little uncomfortable about sending that many emails, that's a good thing. You're probably in the zone. Most people don't send enough emails, and if they would just send a few more, they will see a kick and a rise in their sales. And so, Ben, it's really hard for me not to have a calendar out and say send it this day and that day and this day, but it's usually 5 to 10 emails between when your webinar ends and the enrollment ends. And I know that feels like a lot, but there's different things you can talk about in the emails. You can tell a story. You can feature a success story of one of your students. You can break down everything they get in the digital course. You can address their fears that they have about enrolling and validate those fears and help them move past them. There's so many different things you can do, and I teach all of this in Digital Course Academy, specifically Module 6. Okay, Melanie says, I'm stuck at how to build a list without having a course made. How do you get people to follow you? So Melanie, in Digital Course Academy, I have a bonus waiting for everyone. So if you enroll today, the bonus is literally waiting for you and you can get started today. I teach you how to grow your email list and how to create content to attract an audience who will eventually want to buy your course. It's a 3-part training and it is brand new. I just re-recorded the whole thing and it's in Digital Course Academy. So it's waiting for you right now to help you build an audience so that when you're ready to sell your course, you have an audience to sell to. Okay, guys, go check out the course if you haven't done so already. Let me actually bring up the URL, but my team is also posting it below, so you can grab that link below this video as well. Why am I having such a hard time finding that link? Here it is. amyporterfield.com/enroll. Go check it out. Diamond says, how large is the DCA Facebook community? I'm worried about being lost in a big group. So I don't know how large it's going to be. I don't know how many people will be in the doors or in the program when we close the doors next week. However, there's definitely more than 1,000. And what I'll tell you about that is that we go to great lengths to make you feel supported and give it a feel of a smaller group even when it's big. And one of the things we do is we create accountability pods, and they're very, very popular in Digital Course Academy. We created an entire system that will help you choose a small group that you become part of their pod. And together you go through the program. If you want, you can meet regularly for quick check-in meetings. They're the people that will help you find the resources you need, hopefully help you answer questions when you get stuck. And when life gets busy and maybe you haven't checked in for a while, but give a little knock reminding you to come on back. My accountability pods are really special. People from years ago are still in their accountability pods, checking in and using each other as it really has turned into masterminds where they help grow each other's businesses. So take advantage of the accountability pods, and I can promise you it will feel like a smaller, more intimate experience. And that is why I'm in the group Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 days a week, I'm live on video answering questions to make sure everyone gets the attention they deserve. I don't think you need to show up every day when I'm live on video. Just show up when you need me. So that's another special thing about the program. Going back to Val, remember Val says she got negative feedback for her program called Surviving to Thriving. And I asked her, where's the negative feedback coming up? And she says, I'm getting negative feedback about the name of the course. I asked for feedback in the Thinkific Facebook group. Gotcha. Okay. So Surviving to Thriving, 6 steps on how to live authentically, discover your life purpose to progress towards a personal goal. Okay, so I don't know what feedback you were getting, but here's what I do in Digital Course Academy. In Module 1, I help you come up with a name for your course and a subtitle. I think your subtitle could use a little bit more work to make it more specific and call out exactly who you're serving. So I think the subtitle can be tighter. Surviving to Thriving, I don't think anything's wrong with that. I think it might have been it's been used a lot, but it's been used a lot probably because it's good. So I don't have any problem with the title. It's the subtitle. I think we can make it tighter and more specific to the audience you're serving. And I teach that in Module 1. But in Module, let me see, I had some more feedback for you. 6 steps on how to live authentically, discover your life purpose. Oh, in Module 2, I was like, what was I going to say? We help you validate your course idea. And one of the things I teach my students is how to do course calls. And course calls are basically getting on a Zoom call with a few of your potential customers. And I have a series of questions you're going to ask them to uncover if you are on the right topic and if you're talking about it in the right way so that it will grab their attention. So there's people in a Facebook group telling you it's not good. They might not be your ideal audience. It might not matter what they think because they would never buy from you. Let's get on a phone call with some potential students. Let's get their feedback, and I think it will be more valuable. So if you join me in Digital Course Academy, you'll get great value in Module 1 and Module 2 right out of the gate. Okay, so let's see here. Diamond, how long does it take to complete DCA, and how soon after can we expect to launch our course? Okay, great question. So it usually takes about 90 days to complete the program and implement what I'm teaching. It could take you longer if you have a full-time job, a really busy life. You can only give a few hours to it each week. I give you the entire program in the first 7 weeks. So you get the entire program in the first 7 weeks. And then the final 3 weeks, I stay on and I'm just part of your community. So if you need me, I'm there for you. But a lot of people still work on the program after that because you have lifetime access. Everything is recorded. Everything's at your fingertips. You could download the entire program and keep it forever if you'd like. And so typically, if I suggest, Diamond, you work through the program in Q4 and you launch in January. I think that's very doable, and January is a great time to launch. So that's what I would suggest. Cherry says, I joined Digital Course Academy just now. Welcome, Cherry. And that's such a cute name, so I'll remember you. If I have a course already, can I use DCA to relaunch my course, or should I create a new one? Oh, if you have a course already and you've had even good, not great results, even just good results, keep that course, go through the program and just check what you've done against what I teach. Go in with a beginner's mind, like, okay, I've already done this, but let me see how Amy teaches it. Let me check my own course. Did I remember this? Did I put it together? You might want to tweak some things about the course you already created. But then it's my marketing plan that's going to just blow your mind. I just know it will. I have a very specific way that works over and over and over again for my students of how to launch and how to promote and how to get it out there and how to talk about it so it sells. That's the part of the program you're going to find great value. So welcome to the program. Many people come in never having created a course, and many people come in with a course where they want to sell it better. Angelina says, I'm in. I've been practicing my live webinar introduction by recording myself. Look at you, you little superstar. Will there be an opportunity in the DCA to get feedback on my vocal presentation? So not necessarily from me, however, definitely for the group. So all you need to do is record yourself, put it in the group and say, hey guys, any and all feedback I would love. I've got ambassadors in the group to help you, my community members. Who knows? I might even see it and give a little feedback as well. I'm in the group a lot, but I just can't guarantee it. But yes, you will get feedback if you post that in the group. I love that and welcome. I'm so excited to get to know you. And I love a little go-getter like that. Stasia says, I'm still trying to overcome my extreme dislike for live video. I need to work on that. First of all, you are just so good for video. I just always know, I know you are. Your personality just in the comments. I know who you are. Your personality in the comments screams that you would be great on video. So I so hope you overcome this. In the meantime, for my starter course, would it be okay to do a student-only podcast? Okay. So let's have a little heart to heart. I love this question because I love your vulnerability and others need to hear this. So Stasia is saying, I don't like live video. I don't want to do it right now. I'll work on it, but I'm not ready. Can I just do a student-only podcast? You can, but that is playing small. And you are better than that. You are so much better than that. So why not just create a course like this? Slides and audio. So right now you can see my slides. Right now, as I'm clicking through, we talked about what it takes to create a course and how quickly you can recoup your investment in Digital Course Academy. Right now, I'm just talking in their slides. So with that, that's how you can create a course as well. You don't have to be on camera. Now, I would encourage you maybe make a welcome video, but even if you don't do that, don't let that stop you. But I want you to do video. I want you to do some PDF guides. I want you to make it really valuable. And also, you do the student-only podcast, which we can talk about how I've done that. It's really easy to turn your videos and your videos in your course into a student-only podcast. I don't like a course only on podcast. I like that as a supplement. I don't think it's valuable enough to stand alone, at least not right now, not where we are and what's working. So I'd love to see you do slides and audio, and I will teach you how to do that in DCA. So I've got you. I've got you for sure. But I love your question. Isaiah says, if we are sending emails to our audience and they are not responding at all, do we need to stop sending them or keep going? So two things you need to look at. If you're sending emails to your audience and they're not responding, does that mean they're not opening up the email? Or are they opening up the email and they're not doing whatever it is you're encouraging them to do, like click a link and go listen to a podcast, click a link and get on your webinar, click a link and buy your course. So there's two layers to that. If they're not even opening up your email, become a student, a master, an expert in email subject lines. There's so much free content about what email subject lines help get people to open up those emails. You can do some research on that. Study that area and try a few different headline or subject lines. If they're not actually clicking in the email, that could be a copywriting issue. You're not talking about your message in a way that resonates with them. The topic is not hitting home. So if you're talking about digital courses, that is something I teach in Digital Course Academy, where I'm going to help you figure out how to talk about your course so that your audience genuinely sees that they need and want it. So that is a place that we explore. But no, don't stop sending your emails. Become a student of email marketing, which is a big part of Digital Course Academy, specifically Module 6, as well as the Entrepreneur Experience virtual event, which you get a free ticket to if you join DCA, and we're going to have a whole session on copywriting. Mavis says, what should I do if I don't have a website? Well, here's the thing. I'll tell you right now, you don't need a fancy website. I've made millions of dollars with not the website I have now, but I used to have an old website, very ugly, no bells and whistles, nothing special about it. And I made millions with it because I don't use my website to sell my digital course. And so if you do create a digital course, a website, do it in the most simplest way. Find a template. Don't spend a lot of time on it. I'd rather see you creating great content like a blog or a podcast or creating videos, posting more on social than spending time on your website. So I will tell you, keep it as simple as possible. In Digital Course Academy, I recommend a tool called Kajabi. So if you go to amyporterfield.com/Kajabi, Kajabi. My team will post it below this video. Kajabi is an all-in-one marketing solution, and you can use it to create your digital course, but you can also use it for sales pages, for webinar reg pages, and for your website. So look into Kajabi. My team will post that link below this video. Shoshana says, what do you recommend for those of us who are not yet ready to create a course? I have a few ideas, but I was working on creating workbooks before preparing a course. So I just want to make sure if you're not ready to create a course, I firmly support that, but just make sure you're not playing small. I remember years and years ago when I was going to launch my first course, and I remember telling my mentor at the time, I'm just going to send out a few emails. I just don't want to make a big deal. I'm just going to go super simple and small. And that's when she's like, either get in the game or just sit down because you're better than that. And I'm not saying that is your case. I needed to hear that. Like I kept playing small. And so creating workbooks, that might just be the first way you kind of venture out. And I like baby steps, but workbooks are never going to make you a living. And so I do want you to start thinking, okay, how can I put together an offer that's substantial? Maybe it's a starter course. Maybe it's a mini course. You can create a mini course in Digital Course Academy where you charge $50 or $100. You only have to sell $20 $100 courses in order to pay for Digital Course Academy. And remember, I teach you how to launch over and over and over again. So you're making money again and again and again. You're definitely paying for Digital Course Academy quickly. So even if you did, let's say, a mini, like a workshop, a 1 or a 2 hour digital course, it's like a mini digital course, and you charge $100 for it, and you're at a workbook with that, I'd rather see you do something like that that will be more attractive and make you money. Just something to think about. Diamond says, what if you need money now? Can you do a mini launch? So in Module 2, I do teach you how to make money right away. So literally the second week of Digital Course Academy, it's called the Founding Members Launch, and it's how to get people in the door right away at a discounted rate before you even touch the course creation process. So definitely you can do that. Also, I have a really cool link for you. I'm going to post it below, Diamond, and it's ways to make money quickly. If you want to make $2,000 in the next few weeks, I've got a bunch of ideas to do so you can pay for Digital Course Academy. And so my team is going to post a link to that resource below. And so it's a really cool resource we put it together. Marcy says, my one-on-one coaching spots are currently all full, and I think creating a digital course could help with this. Yes, I love that, Marcy. So many people get into Digital Course Academy where they have one-on-one coaching and they want to create a course so that they can supplement the revenue because they're only one person. You can only take so many clients, right? So do you think I can translate my one-on-one diet and nutrition coaching into a digital course? Absolutely. Absolutely you can. Okay, so I want you to hold on. I'm going to give you some examples. So give me a quick second. I'm not even going to tell you where I am. So hold on. Let me navigate through this. You can't see what I'm doing. It looks very weird. I just look like I'm looking at a screen. Let's see here, but I've got you. I've got you, my friend. Okay. All right. So if you go here, I have tons of, I can't post it. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. It's so weird. Sometimes I can post a comment in the comments and sometimes I can't. And I hate when that happens in this software, but I know exactly what I'm going to do. Brittany, I'm coming to you through Slack. And I want you to post this link below in the comments. So much anticipation, right? And this is a link to a bunch of success stories of people that I've helped create digital courses, and they're in the health and wellness industry. And I can bet about 80% of those success stories did one-on-one coaching and consulting and wanted to turn that into a digital course. So Brittany, I just posted it for you. You probably even have a better pretty link than me, but that's okay. And let's make sure that that gets to Marcy and anyone else looking to see how they can move one-on-one business into actually creating a digital course. Also, there's another one. Let's see here. Oh, yes. This is another link of a bunch of people that left one-on-one work to create a digital course. So post this link as well, Brittany, if you will, please. This link is about people that did one-on-one work and they left that to create digital courses. Okay, and everyone's looking for the resource about how to generate revenue quickly. And I know, Brittany, if you don't know what I'm talking about, ask Kylie. She definitely would know. Okay, so yeah, we'll be posting that. I promise it's coming. Okay, so let's see here. There we go. Let me go back here. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. Beth says, I am in a really small niche of a specific type of quilting. Do you think there will be a large enough audience to sell my course to? So I actually have quilters and I have seamstresses and I have many people in the creative world that have been able to create digital courses and do really well. And if it's a specific type of quilting, if you are in communities with people that are interested in that specific type of quilting, then yes, you know more than I do if the audience is out there. And think of it this way. You don't need to sell thousands and thousands of courses to be profitable, especially if you charge $100, $200, that can add up really quickly. You charge $200 for a course and you sell 8 of them and you just made $2,000. Imagine if every month you just wanted to make $10,000 more. $10,000 more. You grow your audience, even if you're creating a digital course around a specific quilting strategy, it is very doable once you start really understanding where your audience is and how to talk to them in a way that they're like, yes, I need this, bring it on. And this, my sweet Anne, okay, this is my friend Anne. Anne is incredibly popular in my community. She's made over $500,000 with a digital course that is, patterned surface design. Pattern surface design. So she's in the creative world and she helps people with surface pattern design. And help me, I get those two were mixed up. Is it surface pattern or it has to be surface pattern design, right? And let me know in the comments. I'm waiting for you. But she's made over $500,000 with one digital course. Anne started in her 50s. She's now in her 60s. And her motto is, it's never too late to create. She's a force, my friends. She's one of my most beautiful friends. I absolutely love her, and she does incredible things. So, surface pattern design, yes. Over $500,000 with the same course that she's launched over and over and over again. This is a woman that did not know how to use the software that you need to learn how to use. She did not know how to grow an email list or set up a digital course platform. She taught herself all on her own. She figured it out. And Anne is always saying, if I can do it, so can you. She's a very, very popular community member that everyone knows Anne in my world, and we love her. Alyssa says, Anne, you are an inspiration. She is. I know. It's so very great. I love her. Love you, friend. Okay, so Samantha says, how much time should I expect to spend on DCA each week while I create my digital course? I would love for you to spend 3 to 5 weeks. I'd love for you to 3 to 5 hours, 3 to 5 hours a week. So it takes you about an hour to get through my videos, but then I would love to see you spend a few extra hours implementing what you already learn. So implementing what you already learn. Or what you're already learning in the program. So 3 to 5 hours a week would be optimal in order to get through the program quickly and get your course out into the world. Okay, and so right here on the screen, this is that link. It's underneath this video, ways to make $2,000 in 2 weeks. It's all the ideas that we've come up with, and it's a way to pay for Digital Course Academy. So go check that out. You might find it very valuable. Anne says I couldn't have done it without DCA. I'm telling you, she's just the best. Go check out what Anne has to offer. You all, especially you creatives, this is a woman you definitely want to know. So you can do a Google search for her and online, and you will find her right away. Okay, because with that unique last name, you cannot miss her. All right. I'm going to do this last question. Do you live launch even the small courses? Yeah, you can turn those on evergreen, like a $50 course or a $100 course. You can say, you know what? I'm going to put this on automation right away. But I live launched a $97 course for over 2 years. So I like live because there's magic in live. There's a higher perceived value when you're live with your audience like I am here. So I feel like you leave money on the table when you at least don't try to do some live launches. But I also have many programs on evergreen. So I do both for sure. All right, my friends, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something very new that I've never done before. And that is, I'm going to jump on Instagram and I'm going to Instagram Live. And if someone wants to talk to me about a question they have about Digital Course Academy, they can come on screen and they can talk it out. We'll do quick 5-minute rapid fire and then I'll choose other people. I've never done it before, so I expect it to be messy. We'll figure it out. amyporterfield.com/enroll. This is where you go to join Digital Course Academy, and the clock is a ticking. So do not wait. I cannot wait to see you in the program. And more importantly, I can't wait to see what you create. All right, my friends, I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.